referee, along with his twin brother Bob, and it happened to be their birthday as well this afternoon. Two touch judges are Mr. D. Barrett from Salford and Mr. P. Hind from Rochdale. So John Woods gets the game underway. Chorley in possession from the kickoff inside their own 25. It's a second division fixture, of course. Leigh with 2 wins from 3 outings in the second division this season. Chorley with 1 win from the 3 matches. So here come Chorley trying to clear. Run from Mark Edwards, the second row forward. Hodgson throws it back, but 2 Leigh men marking the play the ball, and Chorley get the first penalty of the game. Fine kick for touch, takes play up to within 10 yards of halfway. So it's now Chorley inside their own half, bringing in the number 10 Joe Smith. 3-man reception committee from Leigh greet him. Hodgson now behind the play of the ball, on to skipper Bob Eccles, the former Warrington player. Hodgson going from acting half-back, good tackle from Case. Wood behind the play of the ball, brings in scrum half Bimpson. Solid cover tackle there from Tony Iro. Hodgson once more now. Eccles, long ball, finds loose forward Sedgwick. At the same time he takes the tackle from Stevenson. Eccles now. Good kick ahead. Taken though by Iro, and Leigh in possession for the first time in the game. And Tony Iro brought down almost on the centre spot. Ross Bridge now hands on to Mark Shields. Shields brought down by Bimpson's tackle. Bridge now on a 1-match loan from Fulham, playing for a career with the Leigh club. Leigh gets 6 more tackles. Woods forced to go from acting half-back. Tackle comes in from Bimpson. Certainly looks as though Chorley are going to adopt spoiling tactics to try and put their opponents off. Here comes Iro on the charge. Great run from Iro. Super tackle though coming in from Whittaker. Leigh on the move now. Lang's ball out to Woods. Fine ball to Jeffrey. Out to Round. Has he got the pace to go outside? Steps inside. And Mick Round is in. Leigh's first possession of the game. Brings them a try inside the first 3 minutes. And it's Leigh ahead by 4 points to 0. Well, that livens up the home supporters very quickly. First time in possession. Mick Round getting his 3rd try of the season. John Woods with the conversion attempt. Slots it over from the touchline. And that's the best start Leigh have had this season. They now lead Chorley by 6 points to 0 with just 3.5 minutes gone. So Bob Eccles back at the centre with the restart for Chorley. Skipper Brown plays that with his foot, picks it up, makes 5-6 yards. And Leigh back in possession. Bridge behind the play of the ball once more. Penalty, offside against Mark Knight, a former Leigh player of course. Paul Topping with the kick for touch. Topping makes 15 yards and Leigh back in possession in Chorley territory. First man in his Case. Good drive from Case, good tackles from Eccles and Smith. And Bridge taking them on from acting half-back. It's a good 10 yards before Eccles gets the tackle in. Case moves it left now to Lang. No one near enough to take the pass from Lang. Leigh line just a little deep on that occasion. Brown now. On to Rapati. Rapati back inside to Brown. Brown taking them on. Good tackle from full-back Smith, but Leigh looking good in these opening minutes. Iro now to Rapati, on to Lang, to Woods, to Topping, on to Ledger. Ledger forced out at the corner. Good defence from Chorley. Dismartling opening 5 minutes from the home side. Leigh ahead by 6 points to 0. So the first scrum of the game, Bimpson to feed. Possession to Chorley. Break on from Wilson. He's still going. Tackle by Woods, just short of the 25. Hodgson behind the play of the ball now. Now using the big forwards, it's Mark Edwards driving in. Hodgson bring in the big number 11, Edwards. Hodgson to the Kiwi in this pack. Now with Wingman Bacon, he does a fine break inside, but not a good pass. Iro picks it up for Leigh. Woods gets it out to Ledger. Ledger got the pace outside. Forced back inside. Good cover from fullback Smith and skipper Ettles. Iro now. Snow with Lang. Onto Case. Topping through the line. Onto Jeffrey. And this looks like being a Sunday afternoon stroll for Leigh. Less than 7 minutes gone and Leigh already in double figures. Ian Jeffrey makes it. Leigh 10 points, Chorley Borough 0. So Leigh's leading try scorer Ian Jeffrey gets his 7th of the season. John Woods kicks his 2nd goal of the afternoon. And just 7 minutes of the match gone, and Leigh ahead by 12 points to 0. So it's rather a slow and dejected looking Borough side that come back for the restart once more. Wondering just what's hit them in these opening 7 minutes here at Hilton Park. As skipper Bob Ettles gets the game underway once more. Ledger takes that one from the kickoff. Tattle comes in from Bimpson, and the first time in the game, Leigh find themselves inside their own 25. Rapati now bounces off Ettles, doesn't get away from Sedgwick, gets the ball out to Case. Case looking to take them on. Good tattle from Hodgson. Bridge now looking for the kick from Topping. Bacon takes that 10 yards inside his own half.
On with the ball.
Tries to take on Woods and Bridge, but no way through there. Hodgson now. All Leigh caught offside. Chorley get their 2nd penalty of the game. And Ettles will kick for touch. So the kick takes play up to the home 25. First man in is Smith. Shields with the tattle for Leigh. Hodgson now on to Wood. Sedgwick brings in Bimpson. Centre Whittaker trying to get in on the action. Bit of enterprising play now from Chorley. Wanted a score to get back in this game. Hodgson dummies, takes Leigh on, stopped 10 yards out. And a penalty for a punch thrown at Mark Shields. Gives Leigh their 2nd penalty of this first half. Topping will put the ball out. Almost on halfway. Fine kick from the Leigh fullback. Bridge now with the tap. First man in is Shields. Flattens Hodgson and then gets a good pass out to the supporting Bridge. That's better play from Leigh. Lang now. On to Iro. To Brown. Brown looking to release the ball in the tattle, but wrapped up by Edwards and Knight. Party moves it left to Lang. Woods back to Lang. Out to Stevenson. Stevenson couldn't release the ball. David Bacon did a good job then, taking man and ball. Leigh with an overlap outside, but now Woods. A long ball. Dropped by Topping. Possession to Whittaker for Chorley. A free calls them back for the knock-on. Gives the first knock-on, saying Chorley didn't get any advantage, so Chorley will have head and ball at the scrum. Bimpson to feed. But the penalty goes Leigh's way. Loose arm, I think, against the Borough front row. So Topping with the kick for touch. Makes 15 yards, and Bridge with the tap for Leigh. Bridge going it alone. Takes them on, takes play into the Chorley 25 once more. What can Leigh do from this position? Party taking them on now, shrugging tackles off, stop just 10 yards out. Positions there for Leigh once more. Woods. Iro gets it out to Ledger. Ledger tries to cut back inside, but the defence holds this time. And standoff, David Wood caught offside right in front of his own post. Will Leigh elect to run it? One would have thought so with the start they've got, but no. Skipper Peter Brown electing to go for points and wants John Woods to go for goal. So John Woods' third attempt of the afternoon. 2 from 2 so far. 3 from 3 now. Just 12 minutes of the game gone, and the scoreline now reads Leigh 14 points, Chorley Borough 0. So Skipper Bob Ettles once more with a restart for the visitors. Topping claims that under his own post. Tries to break through the tattle of Knight and Sedgwick. That's good defending from the visitors. Bridge now to Lang, onto Iro. Good ball out to Jeffrey. Good defence again from Bacon. Case now. So out to Rapati. Brown forced out of play by David Bacon. 2 good tackles coming in from Bacon in the space of half a minute there. But Leigh certainly know this game is as good as over as a contest so early, and looking to get as many points as possible. Penalty again against the front row of Chorley. Loose arm. Hodgson queries the decision. Skipper Peter Brown retrieves the ball. And in turn will take the kick for touch. Fine kick from Peter Brown, takes play up to the Chorley 25. Lang now. On to Iro, to Lang, to Brown, and Leigh really throwing the ball about with gay abandon now. But Leigh penalised for the skipper Peter Brown not getting up off the ground and playing the ball correctly. Borough get the third penalty of the game. Hodgson now. Long pass from Bimpson out to Whittaker. Stevenson with the tattle for Leigh. Chorley in possession on their own 25. Here comes number 10 Joe Smith. Hodgson behind the play of the ball. Ettles now looking to work a move, trying to get Wood on the run around. Eccles again, a long ball and a good movement, overlap for Whittaker. He's got Wilson outside him. Wilson's broken clear. And again, the support is there from Wood. A great tackle by Iro on Bimpson. Good play from the visitors as well. They've not given this game up. Here comes Hodgson on to Smith, another good overlap. Ettles gets it out to his centre. He gets it inside to Bacon, who falls as he passes to Mark Knight. He can't take the pass, but Leigh supporters respond around the ground to that good reply from Chorley. That's certainly the best we've seen of the visitors in this opening quarter of an hour. McDowell breaks down 10 yards short of the Leigh try line with the line open. So relief for the visitors. Referee not happy with the first feed. Once the scrum formed a game. Lang comes up with that one for Leigh, but Sedgwick covering round the blind side. Rapati now hands it on to Topping. Topping gets away from Sedgwick. Tattle from Knight and Smith. Case now gets it inside. Picked up by Rapati. Sedgwick with the stop again. Leigh wanting a little more time than Chorley prepared to give them at the moment. Shields now. Good defence from Wood this time. And it's John Woods for Leigh. On to Iro. Iro breaks clear, gets it away to Topping. Good defence in the end by Wood and Bimpson. Stevenson now. Dummies gets it out inside though to Bridge. Last one indicates the referee. Lang now. It's out to Woods. Woods looking to dodge and weave. It's now with Topping. Topping puts the kick in the end. Turns out to be a good one if Chorley are forced to play it. But no, just too strong. Mike Smith allows it to go over his own dead ball line. Leigh's bright start, thwarted a little by that Chorley reply. Ettles now. Tattle from Case. Here comes Edwards. Good tattle though from Iro, forces him back 5 yards. Hodgson now, it's Bimpson. Out to Knight. Good inside ball to Sedgwick. Good tattle from Stevenson. Chorley certainly prepared to throw the ball about. Here comes Eccles once more. Looking for the support, finds it in Hodgson. He can't shrug off Jeffrey and Case though. Wood now. A wild ball for Bacon. Good intentions, but the pass not up to the thinking. The scrum it just inside the Chorley 25. Head and ball to Leigh. 18 minutes gone. Leigh ahead 14 points to 0. And a penalty again against the Chorley front row. And a second penalty for Chorley not retiring the requisite 10 yards. Peter Brown taps it to himself, takes them on. Can't escape the clutches of Hodgson, just too quick for his own men then. Bridge, Case now, gets out of two tattles, on to Brown, to Lang, Woods. Wild ball, picked up well by Jeffrey. He's passing a little wild at times. There's one into space. Picked up though by Shields. To Iro now. Inside to Round. Round with the pace outside. Pure pace for Mick Round. Gets his second try of the game. But Tony Iro showed him the way. Showed him the ball inside. Took the cover with him. And Mick Round gets Leigh's third try of the afternoon. It's his second. And Leigh now lead by 18 points to 0. So John Woods with another conversion attempt from this near touchline. Hits the post this time. 20 minutes of this second division fixture gone here at Hilton Park. The scoreline now of Leigh 18 points, Chorley Borough 0. So Bob Ettles once again with a restart for the visitors. Ball sits up nicely for Ledger. Knight and Edwards with the stop for Borough. Bridge now onto Rapati. Party taking them on. Back to Bridge. Bridge again, gets it away to Woods. Back to Bridge. Ball dropped. But good play. Hooker, Russell Bridge, been in a lot of the Leigh moves so far. Shown a sprightly start to this game in the opening 20 minutes. And it's now Bimpson to feed for Chorley. Possession to the visitors. Wood forced to take Leigh on. Rapati and Woods make the stop. Whittaker now. It's the ball out to his fullback Smith. Hodgson now down to Joel Smith. Round picks that one up for Leigh. Good tackle from Bimpson. Leigh supporters expecting Mick Round to score every time he gets the ball now. But he's taking a knock in that tackle as Shields drives him. Hiro now, he slips, gets the ball away in the tackle. The party gets it on to Woods, to Stevenson now. Stevenson tries to outwit Whittaker, gets it inside to Woods. The Leigh playing basketball at the moment. As Woods makes the fine break. The cover comes in from Whittaker and Leigh on the move once more. Stevenson now. Stevenson gets it back. Forward pass indicates our referee John Connolly from Wigan. David Stevenson looking a little bemused. But we'll scrum it outside the 10 yards outside the Chorley 25. Leigh front row penalised this time before the ball gets in. Skipper Peter Brown asking the referee's interpretation of that. Bob Ettles puts the ball out on halfway. So Hodgson with the tap for Chorley. Wood to Bimpson. On to Jeff Smith. Jeff Smith at 10. Joel Smith, I beg your pardon, at 10. Mike Smith at 1. Bimpson making the half break there. Quick stop by Bridge. That certainly looked forward from Eccles to Edwards, but Chorley get away with it. Ettles still on the move. Inside play once more to Bimpson. Hodgson to Ettles again. Ettles with the kick. Outwits Barry Ledger. Finds touch 15 yards from the Leigh try line. And we'll scrum it over on the far side of the field. Leigh Hooker, Russell Bridge, the man requiring attention this time. Round fit to continue. .24.5 minutes of this first half gone. Skipper Peter Brown checks on his hooker. Bridge fit to continue, and we'll scrum it 15 yards from the Leigh try line. Lang with the feed. Possession to Leigh. Tattle comes in from Edwards. Rapati now. Can't shake off Edwards either. The ball pinched, picked up by Hodgson for Chorley. He bounces off Stevenson. The Leigh loose forward Peter Rapati down injured now. It's now Bimpson for Borough.
I'm in the ball.
Good tackle from John Woods. Kevin Meadows now. Out to David Wood. Wrapped up by Jeffrey and Iro. Hodgson to Bimpson. On to Eccles. Bring in Mark Knight. Eccles again. Kicks ahead. Tattled by Rapati after the kick had been made. And the penalty goes the way of the visitors. Leigh can play bitterly about it. Peter Rapati being spoken to sternly by referee John Connolly. In fact, he's got 10 minutes in the sin bin for his trouble. Amused look on the face of Leigh skipper Peter Brown. The party goes in the sin bin for 10 minutes. So can Charlie capitalise on this extra man? First man in now is Smith. Well, the position's there for Chorley. Hodgson now to Bimpson, to Sedgwick. Can Charlie make the extra man count? Wood now. Wood gets it away to Smith. Charlie go backwards in possession. Good defending by the Leigh forwards. Bimpson now. Into the gap goes Mark Knight. Fine break from the number 12. Couldn't find anyone to pass the ball to. Leigh caught offside. Surely would probably claim if they'd have been allowed the advantage. They had a man over. The ball is lost in the tackle. The chance is wasted. And really, Leigh have been pinned in their own half now for a good 6 or 7 minutes. Forced to do some defending, and down to 12 men temporarily. Lang to feed the scrum again. And Leigh get the penalty for the Chorley front row not packing down correctly this time. That makes the penalty count 8-6 in Leigh's favour. Clean scrums are to each. The scoreboard shows Leigh ahead by 18 points to 0. So it'll be Bridge with the tap on his own 25. First man in his case. Case makes a good 15 yards before he stopped. Shields on the charge now. He makes another 6 or 7. Hiro now. On to Topping. A fine break by Topping. Good defence from Sedgwick. Leigh looking better though, with the ball in their hands. Bridge now to Lang. Woods on to Brown to Stevenson. Stevenson tries the dummy scissors, but takes the tackle from Wilson. Woods now to Lang, on to Jeffrey. Jeffrey looking for support, no one close enough. Edwards and Sedgwick make the tackle. Lang now. Sit out to Round. Round with the kick ahead. Too strong. Mike Smith forced to play it in the end. Gets out of Round's tackle. Round still limping a little as Bacon tries to clear his lines for Borough. Edwards. Good tackle coming in from Bridge. Bimpson, that certainly looked like shepherding or obstruction by Knight, but nothing said by the referee. Iro with the tackle for Leigh. Hodgson moves it left now to this skipper Eccles. Eccles puts in a good kick. Topping picks it up, hands off one man. Gets it away to Jeffrey now. Jeffrey takes the tackle from Edwards, but Leigh back in possession, 10 yards inside their opponent's half. Shields tries to scatter them. Good run from the Leigh prop. Good defence from David Wood for Borough. Bridge now to Case. On to Lang. Stevenson. stopped on the 25. Case to Iro. Iro back to Case. Case still going, gets it out to Jeffrey. On to Woods. Not a good pass from Woods. Looking for Round with the pace outside. Well, he made a bright opening. 2 tries in the first 7 minutes. They've scored 1 more since, but the game's gone off the boil a little. Crimson to feed for Charlie. Possession to Borough. Got a knock on by Bacon, and we'll scrum it once more. So possession to Leigh this time. Stevenson trying to outwit the defence. The referee finds himself on the ground. Leigh on their opponent's 25. Jeffrey now. Good play by Topping. Makes the extra man. Ledger comes inside. Brown goes without the ball. Bridge tries to pick up the pieces, but all beginning to go wrong for Leigh again. The stop-start play to the beginning of this season appears to be continuing this afternoon. Bimpson with the feed. The referee not happy with the first one. Leigh, of course, with no loose forward in the pack. Iro out with the covering tackle on Bimpson. Leigh penalised again. Nettles will take the kick for touch. Puts the ball on top of the main stand over on the far side of the field. Finds touch and halfway. Wood now back to Bimpson. Bring in Edwards. Good tackle by Iro. Whittaker behind the play of the ball now. Woods and Brown with the stop for Leigh. Hodgson moves it left to Bimpson. On to Wood. Back to Bimpson. Bimpson gets the pass into his wingman Wilson. Smith now. On to Eccles. Long pass is dropped by centre Meadows. Free calls them back for the scrum. Lang to feed, right in front of us, 10 yards inside the Leigh half. Woods now. Set out to Stevenson. Stevenson straightens the move up. Can't get away though from Meadows and Smith. Lang now. Leigh not regrouped properly. Supporters happy with them in the opening 10 minutes, but a little discontented at the moment. Case tries to shrug off Hodgson. Can't. Ethelson on the stop as well. Bridge now to Lang. On to Brown. Fine break by Woods. Woods gets away. Lang couldn't take the pass. That's better from Leigh, supporting the man in possession. Edwards now from acting halfback. Good tackle again from Bridge. Hodgson. On to Joel Smith. Shields with the tackle for Leigh. Hodgson now. Wood turns it inside, but Sedgwick knocks on. Crossbridge down injured once more for Leigh. Referee John Connolly stops the clock. It's 5.5 minutes of this first half remaining. Leigh ahead by 18 points to 0. Looks as though Leigh are about to make a substitution. Ian Potter ready to come on to replace the injured Russ Bridge. Bridge being helped from the field of play.
Substitution for leigh. Number 15, Neil Potter, replaces
Well,
Bridge, number 9.
Leigh get the ball from the scrum. Bimpson gets the tackling on Lang and then gets penalised for use of the head in the tackle. So Peter Brown eventually takes the kick for touch. Leigh just a little disorganised at the moment. Lang now with the tap, first man in his case. Gets the ball away well to Lang. On to Potter. Potter tries to scatter them. Stop 6 or 7 yards out. Good position for Leigh. High roll. Good tackle in the end from Mark Knight. Case trying to use his weight. Gets the way to Brown, now to Potter. Potter looking for the inside pass, but Vincent wouldn't allow him to make it. Double movement, Leigh are penalised. The Champs is lost. Mark Shields, the man penalised. Got to get their 8th penalty of this first half, electing to run it and not kick it. Hodson 10 yards out. Set out to his centre Meadows. Tattle from John Woods. Bimpson now. Lang read that one well. Simpson got a good tackle in, but Leigh in a good attacking position on their opponent's 25. Jeffrey now. It's away from the first tackle. For a party back on the field. No doubt we'll assume the hooking roll once more. Potter sets up the position. Case now. High roll, gets it out well to Stevenson. Inside to Topping. Paul Topping is in. Leigh have got their 4th try of this first half. Takes them to a 22-0 lead with just 2 minutes of the half remaining. So John Woods with the conversion attempt, 10 yards in from the far touchline. Three from 4 so far. Just wide with that one. Leigh in total command, but supporters not too happy with the performance overall, one would have thought, in these opening 40 minutes. Scored 4 tries without reply and lead by 22 points to 0. So Bob Eccles once more with a restart.
I've not seen a very good game yet.
Stevenson misreading it, knocking on. There's 30 seconds of normal time remaining in this first period. Potter's gone to loose forward. Peter Apart is taking up his more accustomed hooker's role, with Bimpson to feed for Chorley. The Leigh front row penalised this time. It's penalty count 9 each in this first half. Eccles will put the ball out inside the Leigh 25. And Chorley will be really looking for points before the interval. So Hodson 20 yards out. In comes Smith. Good charge from the number 10. Hodson now to Wood. Sedgwick. Well, that's forward again to the scrum half, but they get away with it, trying to use Eccles amongst the three quarters. Eccles plays it to himself, no Leigh man marking the play of the ball. In fact, Leigh have come up with possession. Not on, says the referee. Peter Brown trying to clear the lines for Leigh, but Tony Hodson penalising that tackle. Play getting a little scrappy at the moment. Already had 60 seconds of added time at the end of this first half. John Connolly lecturing both Tony Hodson and Peter Brown. The penalty goes Leigh's way. Fine kick from Brown. Can Leigh do anything in the closing seconds of this first half? They get another penalty for Chorley not being 10 yards back. Brown drives them back another 15. So Birapati with the tap. On to Lang. To Woods. Good stop by Knight. Potter going from acting half back. Knight in on the stop again for Chorley. Lang now to Rapati. Inside to Lang. Lang runs round in circles, still going. Stopped in the end by Meadows as the hooter goes to bring to an end a disappointing Leigh performance in this first period, despite a half-time scoreline of Leigh 22 points, Chorley Borough 0.
The 50-50 draw for £115, number 136 David Seams.
Right now. And welcome back to Hilton Park for the second half of this afternoon's Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture. A reminder of the half-time scoreline: it's Leigh 22 points, Chorley Borough 0. Two substitutions during the half-time interval. David Ruane has come on to replace David Stevenson on the Leigh side, and Steve Hankey has come on to replace hooker Tony Hodson on the Chorley side. So our referee John Connolly from Wigan about to get the second half underway. Bob Eccles with the restart for the visitors. Topping takes that under his own pulse. Good tackling from Sedgwick and Bimpson. Potter now. Case over the 25. Sedgwick and Whittaker in on the stop this time. Iro now for Leigh. Tattle coming in from substitute Hankey. Brown with the kick down centre field. Smith takes that one well. Hands it on to Wilson. Ruane gets the tattle in for Leigh. And Chorley back in possession just inside their own half. Joel Smith now. Shields with the tattle for Leigh. Hankey. Bimpson. Eccles. Eccles tries to reverse the roll, then attempts to straighten the move up. Leigh are there in numbers to stop him. Hankey moves it left now to Wood. To Bimpson. And tattling from Iro and Shields. Hankey once more. On to Wood. To Sedgwick. Bring Mark Knight into the line. It's the last tattle, says the referee. Chorley not gained much ground with these five so far. Not the best of kicks from Mike Smith with everyone offside. Shields takes it and is then tackled by Mike Smith. Ruane, first touch, going from acting half back. Stopped by Edwards just short of halfway. Lang now, on to Iro. Inside to Lang. Lang looking to take them on. Ruane gets away from Hankey. And Smith, but not Sedgwick. But Hankey gets a second bite of the cherry. Reparty on to Lang, to Brown. A great ball to Jeffrey. Out to Round as he got the pace. Cuts inside the fullback. McBrown gets his hat-trick. Certainly looks as though he's recovered from the knock he took in the first half. But as he did in the first period, he gets a try inside 3 minutes and puts Leigh ahead by 26 points to 0. So John Woods with the conversion attempt just to the left of the Chorley post. 3 goals from Woods in the first half. Woods tags on the extra point. And we're just 3.5 minutes of the second half gone. It's a scoreline here at Hilton Park of Leigh 28 points, Charlieborough 0. So Eccles once more with the restart for the visitors. Topping takes it on his own line once more. Tries to scatter Sedgwick and Bimpson, but the Tattle wins the day. Potter now clears the 25. Eccles in on that stop. Reparty going from action half back. Takes 3 men to stop him. Lang dummies at the play of the ball. Makes the half break. Stopped on the halfway line. Reparty now. Potter, Ruane, standing still passing. Topping tried to straighten it up. Last Tattle. Brown with the kick. Beats Bacon. Finds touch on the Chorley 25. The scrum it over on the far side of the field. So the lead backs have been reshuffled. David Ruane takes up his accustomed standoff role. John Woods reverts to right centre to partner Barry Ledger. So first half scrums were 5-4 in Leigh's favour. Bimpson to feed the first one of this second half. And Leigh are penalised. First penalty of this second period goes the way of Charlieborough.
Tuesday, 16, Fulham 6.
So Eccles drives Leigh back 15 yards. Hankey with the tap. First man in is player coach Bob Eccles. Leigh reception committee's there on this occasion. Hankey now. Whittaker played in centre field, but good tackling on Joe Smith. Sedgwick now brings in Edwards. Leigh not giving Chorley the space they require. Here comes Smith again. Hankey again behind the play of the ball. Kick will come in from Eccles. Topping makes that one his own. Good tattle from Hankey. Good follow up from Chorley on that occasion. Potter now. Good charge from Potter. Edwards with the stop for Borough. Reparty now. Inside to Case. Case looking to release the ball. Mark Knight though took man and ball. Party on to Shields. Good drive from Shields. Solid defence though from Bimpson and Sedgwick. Then a penalty against Chorley. First half penalty count was 11-9 in Leigh's favour. And now skipper Peter Brown drives Chorley back to their own 25. What can Leigh do from this position? So, Rapati with the tap, onto Round. Brown with the pace again, steps inside one but not Eccles. So Leigh 10 yards out with Rapati. Joe Smith with the stop for Chorley, but Leigh right under the Chorley post now. And this time it's David Wood caught offside on this near side. Wood and Whittaker appear to have changed places. Leigh will tap 4 yards out. Lang with the tap. First man in his case. Making the stop is fullback Mike Smith. Lang now to Rapati. Rapati tries to take them on, but Edwards gets to stop him. Shields scatters them. Mark Shields has no problem getting over for Leigh's 6th try of the afternoon. Leigh in total command now at 32 points to 0. So Woods with the conversion attempt right in front of the Chorley posts. No mistake from the Leigh number 6. John Wood's 5th goal of the afternoon. Just 9 minutes of the second half gone, and Leigh now lead by 34 points to 0. Chorley wanted to make a substitution, but they get on with it too quick. Ruane takes the ball from the kick-off. Good tackle coming in from Sedgwick, who is the man I think they want to bring off. Potter gets it away to Brown. On to Rapati, to Ruane. Too many Leigh men in the move. Kay still going, gets it out to Ruane. Ruane looking to break inside. Good defence in the end from Hankey and Edwards, but Leigh looking better. About it, but Shields goes without it. Edwards picks up the pieces for Chorley. Whittaker now, on to Eccles. Short ball to Bimpson, well read though by Potter. Wood now, long ball from Eccles, out to Sedgwick. Great tattle though from Shields. Leigh caught offside. Quickly taken by Whittaker. He's going to run a long way. Great defence from Iro in the end as Leigh players in an offside position didn't offer the tackle. Hanky now to Sedgwick. On to Eccles. Eccles gets it inside to Mike Smith. Jeffrey and Lang make the stop. Here comes Edwards now. So Chorley in possession just inside the home 25, still looking for the first points of the game. Eccles brings in Mark Knight. No way past Potter and Brown though. Leigh caught offside again. Well, the referee is clearly set his stall out about the offside situation. Here comes Bimpson now. He stopped just a yard short. Good attacking position for Chorley. Hankey stopped, but he's thrown backwards by Brian Case. Bimpson now. Leigh line holds again with Topping and Ruane. Hankey now to Eccles. Eccles tries to use his weight, but the defence holds again. Hankey now to Bimpson. Chorley looking to use the short side to get the ball out, and it's knocked on by Smith. Chance is lost. Chorley still trying to make the substitution. Looks as though Billy Price will now get on for Peter Sedgwick. So we've had 12 minutes of this second period here at Hilton Park. Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture. Leigh in total command at 34 points to 0. So Lang to feed. Leigh get possession. The scrum of this second half was clean one anyway. Two men marking the play of the ball. Penalties begin to flow again. Brown's kick makes 20 yards. Rabati with the tap for Leigh. On to Shields. Shields takes on Smith. Still going. Stopped 5 yards short of halfway. Case now. Pimpson with the stop for Chorley. The free stops the clock for an injury to a Chorley player. Looks as though it could be Mark Knight. Second roll forward. Ex-Leigh player. The referee wanted to get play underway. Moves to play the ball away from the injured player. Barty hands it on to Potter. Great tattle though from Hankey. Barty now to Lang. Hunter away. Iro goes without it. Bimpson picks up the pieces and Woods makes the tattle for Leigh. Baker now from acting half-back. Lang with the tattle. Hankey now. Ettles. Wild ball out to Wood in the end. Wilson trying his luck from acting half-back. Rowe makes the stop for Leigh. Hankey dummies. Rapati makes the stop this time. Last one indicates the referee. Ettles puts in the kick. Ball sets up nicely for hat-trick hero Mike Round. Round looking for a way up the middle again. Ettles and Price with the stop. Before Round's made 30 yards. Case now. Price in on the stop again for Chorley. Ripati on to Lang. Iro, Woods gets it out to Ledger. Ledger steps inside, on to Woods. Woods still going to Ripati. Ripati drops the ball. Woods picks it up. All on, says the referee. Wipe the slate clean.
Come on!
Lang moves it left now to Ruane. On to Brown. Iro goes without it. It's an interception. Great cover from Ledger. Certainly Meadows didn't have the pace. Good line out here for Burrow. Here comes Ettles on to Knight. Ripati and Shields make the stop. Someone playing without a boot at the moment. Bimpson lost his way a little there. Good stop from Shields. Eccles now. That looks suspiciously forward again to Bimpson. Ettles calling the tune for the visitors. Ettles again. Short kick ahead. Good cover again from Round. fact, it's not a boot that's on the field, it's Hankey's scrum cap. So Potter now inside his own 25, out to Case. Brown now. Sit out well to scrum half Lang. Knight with the stop. This time Borough are caught offside. So Topping plays it to himself. Looking for someone outside, but he took Ledger by surprise. Leigh up to halfway. Shields now. Edwards and Bimpson with the stop. And then Edwards penalised. We get their fourth penalty of this second half. So Brown with a kick for touch. Takes play into the Chorley 25 once more. Rapati with the tap. On to Lang, to Brown. They bring in Iro. Iro looking to scatter them, gets him away well to Case. Case stopped by Eccles, less than 10 yards out. Topping to Lang, out to Woods. Woods shirks off two, gets it inside to Rapati. He throws it inside to a waiting arms of Aaron Whittaker from Chorley. So Mark Edwards now on the reply for the visitors. Eccles. Good line out here for Chorley. And they have the overlap as well. Ball is out to wingman Wilson. Referee calls them back for the forward pass. Just when Chorley promised so much, they achieved so little with the final ball not being good enough. But they've certainly tried to keep the game going despite being behind by 34 points to nil. Possession to Leigh now. Ruane. Woods gets it back. And he's wrapped up though by David Wood. Potter now. Sit out well to Topping. Meadows with the tattle this time, but here comes Iro. It's it out. Woods picks it up in the end. It's now with Jeffrey. Jeffrey tackled by Hankey. Leigh supporters demanding more from their team at the moment. No way for Ledger to go. Rapati now to Case. Case shrugs off two. Inside to Shields. Good tackle coming in though from Wilson. Last one indicates the referee. Lang now. Iro juggles with the ball, picked up by Ruane, but forward pass indicates our referee. The first turnover of the game will go the way of the visitors, Chorley Borough. So we're inside the last quarter of this match. 20 minutes remaining, Leigh ahead by 34 points to nil. Wood again. Bit of misunderstanding with his wingman Wilson. Whittaker going from acting half-back. It's the ball out well, good pass to Eccles, on to Mark Knight. Good play again by Bimpson. And a fine attack, and here comes Hankey. He gets it out well to Wilson. Great defence, but the ball's still moving. A great tackle by Ledger on the line on Hankey. Leigh defence holds. In fact, what has the referee given? The referee's given a knock on in the tackle. Great defence, first of all by Paul Topping and then by Barry Ledger. David Stevenson coming back on to replace Ian Jeffrey. Leigh looking to keep a clean sheet if at all possible this afternoon.
David Stevenson replaces Ian Jeffrey.
So Sean Lang to feed this scrum, 5 yards from the Leigh try line. Penalty against Billy Price, coming out of the scrum before the ball. We get their 5th penalty of this second half. Skipper Peter Brown with the relieving kick for touch. Takes play up to his own 25. Party with the tap. This one in his case. Case gains 10 yards for Leigh. Shields now. Good tackle from Eccles. Borough player down injured at the moment. Peter Brown inquiring as to how he is. So breaks on by Peter Rapati. Good defence from fullback Mike Smith. Lang now to Potter. Ledger out to Ruane. Stevenson on to Woods. Woods to Round again. Round stopped 20 yards out. Ruane now to Brown. On to Iro. Tony Iro. Half stopped by Smith. Leigh still stopped on the try line. Woods now. Rapati out to Topping. Topping has the pace on the outside. Paul Topping gets his 2nd try of the afternoon. It's Leigh's 7th and takes them into a 38-0 lead. So 7 tries without reply now for Leigh. Woods with the conversion attempt. It's a couple of yards in from this near touchline. Five goals to Woods so far this afternoon. Curls that one across the front of the post. But 16 minutes remaining here at Elton Park. Leigh now lead by 38-0. Well, their highest score of the season was 40 in the Lancashire Cup against Fulham. Certainly looking to better that score this afternoon. Joe Smith, the Chorley number 10, looking in a bad way, coming back into the fray. Certainly doesn't look fit to continue, in my opinion. Iro takes that one from the kick-off. Joe Smith shakes his head. Shields on the charge now for Leigh. Lang now for Leigh. Gets it back. It's away from the first tackle. A party for Leigh. On to Potter. Potter stopped just short of halfway. Ruane now, out to Brown. Inside to Ruane. Leigh keep it moving with Woods. Woods looking for a way outside. Gets it inside to Rapati. Rapati gets clear once again. It's it out well to Woods. Good defence though from Wilson this time. Leigh almost up to the 25. Ledger to Ruane, out to Lang, to Iro. Long ball to Stevenson, round again. Brown got the pace outside. And again, and he's in. Nick Brown's 4th try of the afternoon. Terrific play from the Leigh left wingman. Rounded 3 would-be tacklers. That brings the support from the home supporters to the fore. Nick Brown's 4th try of the afternoon takes Leigh to their highest score of the season. They now lead Chorley Borough by 42-0.
All the good teams, all.
A fine conversion from the touchline by John Woods. And Leigh riding high at the moment. as they lead Chorley by 44 points to 0 with 30 minutes still remaining.
Number 9 replaces number 10.
So Tony Hodgson coming back to replace the injured Joe Smith. Brown now for Leigh. Drops the ball in the tattle and we scrum it midway between halfway and the Leigh 25. Good play from Leigh as they push Chorley off that one. Leigh looking for points now every time they get the ball. Stevenson now. Out to Topping. Woods. It's out to Round again. He's off once more. Good defence this time from Whittaker. Woods to Ruane. Leigh with a good line out. Lying onto Iro. It's now out with Brown and he's got Rapati outside him. Good defence from Smith. Leigh supporters enjoying this now. Ruane out to Iro. But a terrible pass from Iro. Intercepted by Bacon. Here comes Hodgson now for Chorley. Can Chorley get a score before the end of this game? Had a couple of try scoring opportunities, but solid defence by Leigh on one occasion and a knock on from Mark Knight on the other thwarted them. Hankey now out to Price, to Bimpson. Good ball out to Wingman Wilson. Almost a trip from Stevenson. Bimpson on to Price now. Fine break on here, but it's now Ettles. Good line out as well. Ball deserves a try this one as Whittaker's on the charge. Is he going to score? In fact, the try has been given. I think he's crashed into the concrete post. We hope it's not serious, but Aaron Whittaker is the Chorley try scorer. Comes into the 70th minute of this second division fixture here at Hilton Park, and it makes the scoreline now Leigh 44 points, Chorley 4. So Mike Smith with the conversion attempt. Aaron Whittaker still down, receiving attention behind the Leigh try line. He's getting to his feet at the moment. It's good news. Smith's first attempt of the afternoon. It was certainly a good open play from Chorley that brought that try. Deserved try indeed. And here comes a conversion attempt. Wide with that one. Chorley at last on the score sheet. 9.5 minutes remaining. Leigh ahead by 44 points to 4. So Whittaker fit to continue. Woods with the restart for Leigh. So will that encourage Chorley to better things? Here comes Edwards. Good tattle from Potter. Price now to Bimpson, to Eccles. Eccles changing the direction again. Gets it away well to Hodgson. Ball's intercepted by Woods, but falls back in the hands of Hodgson again, and he's still going. Gets it out to his wingman Bacon. Round with the tattle. Suddenly Chorley beginning to look good. Running Leigh a little ragged at the moment, but a terrible ball which Price couldn't take. So relief for the home side. Scrum it on their own 25. Lang to feed once more for Leigh. Loose arm against Peter Rapati. Just surely their 5th penalty of this second half, and they'll go for more points. So Ettles puts it out, only gains about 5 yards. Be Hankey with the tap. First man in is Hodgson. Case makes the stop for Leigh. Pimpson now. Short ball to Eccles. But Leigh win the ball at the play of the ball and then get penalised by referee Connolly. And penalised 10 yards further back for descent. So Eccles will tap 5 yards out. And he's held up over the try line, and the chance is lost as the sun comes out at Hilton Park. We'll scrum it 5 yards from the Leigh try line. This time a penalty goes Leigh's way before the scrum gets down. So Brown going for touch over on the far side. Takes play up to his own 25. What can Leigh do from here? This man in is Shields. That looked high from Eccles. Gets away with it. Case now. Knight and Edwards with the stop this time. High roll, fine inside ball to Brown. Set away well to Potter. Lang goes without it. Good play from Leigh. Final pass just not good enough. Stops the clock.
1,812.
Bimpson to feed.
Number 5, Nick Brown.
Nick Brown nominated the Leigh man of the match, and few would argue with that this afternoon. Good tackle by Stevenson, the one David Wood. Whittaker now finds its way to Edwards. Rapati with the tattle for Leigh. 5 minutes remain here at Hilton Park. Bimpson running out of space on this occasion. Hankey behind the play of the ball. Price onto Eccles. Long ball finds Edwards on the overlap. Full credit to Borough, they're keeping the game flowing. Eccles again. Gets the ball away in the tattle once more. Knocked down by Ledger. Leigh come up with possession. So what can Leigh do now from halfway? Shields. It's away from the first tattle. Inside to Lang. Lang stopped though by Price. Ledger to Rapati. On to Iro. Woods. Woods gets away from one tattle, but Edwards makes the stop. Rapati taking them on from acting half-back. Plays it to himself, out to Brown. Good ball, knocked down though. Potter gets it up for Leigh once more. Leigh will get 6 more. Potter still going. Stop just 3 or 4 yards out. Can Leigh conjure up from here? Woods now, out to Stevenson. Stevenson well wrapped up though by Hankey and Whittaker. Leigh just inside the visitors' 25. Woods on to Shields. Shields charges inside. Good tattle from Bimpson. Brown now. Ruane goes on his own. as well to stay in play. Round at acting half back. Well, referee says that McRound knocked on, and we'll scrum it 5 yards from the Chorley try line. So, just under 3 minutes remaining. We'll finish this game in brilliant sunshine here at Hilton Park. And referee wants the scrum formed again. Possession to Chorley. Tattle by Rowain on Whittaker. Edwards with the half break. Good tattle though from Iroll. Still Chorley throw the ball about. Shields makes a tattle on someone without the ball. Mark Knight. Oh, a good inside ball from Meadows. This time the referee calls them back for the forward pass. We'll scrum it 10 yards inside the Chorley half. Well, Leigh wants 6 points for around 50. Referee not happy with the first scrum. Lang feeds again. Stevenson now. Leigh looking to go to Mike Round's wing. Stevenson goes for back to the half back, only makes a couple of yards. Lang now. Lang makes a good 10 yards as Leigh go forward once more. Woods to Rowain, on to Brown, to Rowain. The ball comes up in the arms of Eccles. Possession to the visitors once more. No way through for Meadows this time. Hankey behind the play of the ball. Pimpson hands it on to Knight. Wood now. Sit to Pimpson. He gets it away to Mike Smith. Smith dodges away from Casey's tattle. Potter makes the stop for Leigh. Game dying on its feet at the moment as Eccles gets it inside to Hankey once more. Forward again. Referee John Connolly on the spot this time. We've already had 30 seconds of added time at the end of this second division fixture. Leigh win the scrum. Can they do? Woods gets away from the first tattle. Falls to one though from Hodson. Ledger picks it up for Leigh. Ledger's got the pace. He's going to go behind the Chorley Borough post. Barry Ledger gets Leigh's 9th try of the afternoon on a 40-yard run up centre field, and gives John Woods the opportunity to make the score around 50. Woods tags on the conversion. John Woods' 7th goal of the afternoon takes Leigh up to the half century of points. It's now Leigh 50 points, Chorley Borough 4. David Ruane takes that kick off over his own line at the second attempt. Makes 15 yards as the hooter goal to bring to an end this afternoon's Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture here at Hilton Park. It's a victory for the home side, Leigh, by 50 points to 4. Leigh's 9 tries, 4 from Mick Round, 2 from Paul Topping, 1 each from Ian Jeffrey, Mark Shields and Barry Ledger. John Woods added 7 goals. Chorley's only points coming from an Aaron Whittaker try 10 minutes from the end. So it's goodbye from Hilton Park with a final reminder of this afternoon's scoreline. Leigh